Hello, everybody, and welcome to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And today we're moving on to episode number 3.
Sharing is caring. We all know that over the years of being children, and now as adults, hopefully that still applies.
If you're listening to this podcast or if you're watching this video, make sure you share it with your friends.
Get the news out there that there's a geek culture space where you can be yourself, voice your opinion, and just have a grand old jolly good time.
So do us a favor and share the links.
Yeah! Join today.
Okay, so last time we learned about fear and how to overcome it. Let's see what this lesson is going to be, because I'm excited. And honestly, I can watch all of these in probably
so
like a day.
They're
like,
so good.
We're doing what, like 5?
every
I'm
month,
like,
yeah.
I want more!
Keep them coming, guys.
So again, just to remind you guys, we're going to see this in a lot of videos because it does really help. And once we are fully funded, we're going to dedicate ourselves to more nostalgic-based shows, more positive, like reinforcement type shows that kind of like teach you important lessons. So then we can go and give our own lessons and say like, hey, this is how you overcome your fears, or hey, this is what we went through, but we're going to share our experiences that, you know, we did go through, but in a positive way.
Heck yeah.
Because I've noticed so many times when people share some experiences, it's extremely overdramatic, and that's fine if that's the way people do tell things, but if there's not a way where it's like kind of give you a resolution and shows you like this is how you resolve a problem with the resources that you have, it's like, then honestly it doesn't really teach people much, and that's why I have a problem with a lot of new media today, because a lot of new media depends on the edginess, a lot of new media depends on, you know, the drama, and everything just seems so depressed. This, it's like you could have dramatic scenes, you could have somebody be afraid of something, but that doesn't define their characters. And that was 2 episodes.
Literally
2 episodes that I'm like, I want more.
Yeah.
So anyway, guys, here we go. Let's get started. No. There we go.
Oh, we're in school.
Teamwork! All power teamwork.
Let's do it.
And none of you care.
I love her.
He's like,
Oh, here we go.
her.
I literally love her.
Using their own pollution against them is a stroke of genius. Once my monster eliminates the Power Rangers, it's finished.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god, this is so 90s.
Uh-huh.
We can live in a clean environment. Fight pollution. Come on, say a word.
Hey ladies, what's up?
Hi guys.
Looks like you're attracting a crowd.
Yeah, are you conducting a campaign of some kind?
We're gonna deliver these petitions to the dump site owners today.
Cool.
Yeah, maybe we can convince them to clean up the mess. You guys want to sign?
Yeah, sure.
Come with us this afternoon, you guys.
I'd love to, but I have a
But
karate
what?
class that I have to teach later. And
I mean, I get, yeah, but still.
Fake.
I can't bug out on my students.
My students.
Well, I must also decline. See, I'm president of the Science Fair Committee, and today is our first meeting.
Fake.
He's like,
I'm
what?
not two ladies, but Alpha, he said yes, something super important to talk to me about. Anyway,
Zach.
I promised to meet him. Sorry.
Ew.
Ew.
Hey, sir.
Ew.
What's up with that?
Get a life, Bob.
Hey, why don't you take this? Turn up and get this clean.
Really?
What the hell? Okay, that is assault. Yeah. Wait a minute. The hell? Guys,
Guys, by now
where are
you
the
should
teachers?
know.
Where are the
Yeah, where are the
teachers?
teachers? Okay, gymnast.
Guess you finally flipped over me.
Come on, let's get her.
Get her.
Ew.
Well, it looks like it's time to take out the trash and deliver these petitions.
Look at her.
Bye.
Oh my god.
What the hell?
Oh, this is sweet. Kimberly and Trini are about
What if she kind of sound like Frieza?
Wait.
She sounds like Frieza.
girls don't stand a chance.
Frieza?
You start going to your plan to look at you when you can. Don't have to get personal.
Well, I ambush them with putties, then finish them with a monster before their friends can help.
Right. We can't lose this one. Prepare the putties. They've got work to do.
Ew.
Why doesn't nobody take care of it? Like she's like hugging the papers.
Well, doesn't really look like there's anybody here to give these petitions to. Why does it feel like we're being watched?
Oh no. Cause you are.
We've got company.
Oh no. Yeah,
Hit him
oh my
with
god,
it.
yes. Jeez.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Guys, no. Kimberly, do not make the same mistake
Yeah,
that Billy
stop.
did. Don't run up! Yeah. Do it. Is he gonna try to dance? Yeah.
So cute.
He wants to learn. Oh god, if he tries.
See, that's what hip hop keto, and that's what it's all about.
Zachary, Alpha.
Look at him!
Girls are in trouble.
Oh.
The putties have been outnumbered at the waist zone.
Guys.
Dudettes in trouble. Dudettes in trouble.
Dudettes.
Trouble. What are we gonna do, Zordon?
Bring the rest of the team to help. Jason, Billy, teleport here immediately. It's urgent.
What's up?
Kimberly and Trini are in trouble.
Hey, fellas, take a look. We got it, Mark.
I know.
Victory time! Is the monster ready?
Yes, even 100 minutes on its nearly complete.
Oh god. It's like, let's just, her eyes. let's just throw a Minotaur at them, okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
There's no time to lose. Get to the dump site immediately and wait, we can't send down a monster. You better deal with him first.
Oh, that is creepy.
It's Morphin time.
Right there, Tom. Mastodon, Tyrannosaurus. Power Ranger. I'll get him with my flight flash.
Oh. Very nice.
And still he dies.
I feel like on Power Rangers and Super Sentai, if one goes, the other one just has to jump. No.
Kimberly, look.
Right. Come on, Playboys, come and get it. Come on.
Oh no.
Oh, dies.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Is she literally holding it up? Girl!
Oh my.
I mean, they have a little bit of a problem.
Power Rangers still have their hands full.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. It's like, okay, if they die, we're gonna need the next teenagers to come in and do this. Oh, that is just creepy!
Guys, you're being destroyed.
Just spinning around. Okay.
I'm done. I'm done. They can't do anything.
Yeah, like you know exactly where they're. Oh my god. What is she doing? What is happening? Oh no. She made him beg. This is creepy. How's she gonna. Maybe the staff comes back to her. Ew!
That's demonic.
This is Billy. Outstanding.
Genie, you're ready to rock. Let's launch this Minotaur.
Battle sequence engaged.
Here we go. Cool, cool. Sounded like it was in pain.
It's Billy, so.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh!
Oh my. Oh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, get that steam.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Oh!
They're not holding. Oh my god.
I know.
We can't be defeated now. We're too close.
She literally sounds exactly like Frieza.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
The tail comes in handy.
Bring him together.
Oh my god. Okay.
Your swords have been returned to their hiding places, and I will now reveal to you new powers and weapons.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
This is
Oh.
your power lance, a weapon of great power and range.
Nice.
Behold your power both accurate and strong.
Glad those two are ranged characters
Yeah.
because they could not be up front.
No.
Weapons powers. Zachary, behold the power axe. Lightning
Oh
quick and
yeah,
fire
got that
strike.
axe.
Tree, your power daggers are better light and true as arrows. Use these weapons together and you will be unstoppable.
The Minotaur's history. Here's the plan. Corner the Minotaur and give him a taste of our weapon. If that doesn't work, we bring them together and give them a blast of our mega power. You with
I
me?
like this how mid-battle they went
Yeah.
back. Oh. Oh, you switched back to small too?
Oh.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Here, finish.
Oh my god.
Ranger, the time is right to bring these weapons together. Your team must act together.
Oh!
Oh. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. This is gonna be the...
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yay!
Oh man. Bye.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, please no. No, stop!
Oh.
Okay, you can't blame him. He just builds them.
Oh my god, I love her.
Gee, things sure work out a lot better when we work as a team, huh?
Real? Where? Okay.
Where are the teachers?
I was gonna blame them. Don't you dare.
Look at this
I
place.
think
Why hasn't it been cleaned up yet? You then, I want to talk to you.
what? Wait, what?
What?
One moment.
What do you say we show a little teamwork and get this place cleaned up?
Really? It's not fair.
I mean, good on them, but still, like, really? I really don't understand when people litter. Like, if especially when a bin is right there. Little pieces, guys. Little pieces. The little pieces. Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh. Oh my god.
Oh.
Is he not? Oh no. What's he doing?
He's breaking everything. He is so cute.
Hey, forget about the hip hop, man. Keep being a robot and keep that control console.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, he's so cute.
So cute.
I like how he tries to interact with them and try to learn about it. Because the thing is that when he short circuits and causes problems, he doesn't mean it. But oh my god, the Minotaur was scary.
That's demonic.
I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah.
But see, this we learn the power of teamwork. And why is that so important?
Yeah.
Well, sometimes you have to realize that in life you can't do everything alone. Because everyone has like their own forms of a talent, and you want to be able to work together to get the job done.
Bob the Builder.
He taught us well. But the thing is like showing you in a way where it's action and adventure, then going back to their like, you know, real life. It shows not only kids but adults that it's like, hey, you can still have an adventurous story, but have that life lesson within it. And I love how this is like, because in life, there's never going to be a never-ending form of a lesson. Like, there's always going to be something you can learn. Like, there's another form of if they want to do more on teamwork, they could be like, oh, two people are fighting.
And the whole story is about teamwork anyway.
If you think about it.
So.
And it was sad because in real life, like, you see this, like, it's been like a while since we actually got to see like a show like this. Like, even sometimes your closest friends can make excuses to be like, oh no, I can't go this because
that was so real when they were like, oh no, I can't do that. I'm like, guys, just went and helped them. Also, we didn't get to see if they like the garbage place.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't. Maybe next episode it'll talk about.
Yeah,
that,
maybe because they were having petitions and everything.
Yeah, so hopefully they like resolve that next episode.
Like, Trini was like, yeah, just walk away because none of you actually care.
I like she's so funny.
But it's like it shows you that like while they are friends at the same time, because in the first episode it didn't seem like they were fully close, but this is really bringing them together. But like I get that they were all having reasons, and like it wasn't really excuses; they were actually reasons. But they were stretching the truth a little. They could have made some time for them, and look what happened because they didn't go with them.
I like how they because sometimes in Super Sentai it feels like they give the girls less screen time. This one they give if not more to the girls than the guys.
Yeah.
Like that's definitely something that I feel like Super Sentai kind of sometimes lacks is like the girls are kind of always back burner characters. But this one I'm like, girl, yay! Yeah.
And it's like they honestly I feel more connected to them as characters so far, learning about them, and like than Jason so far, and he's Red. So like I like how it's like while he is Red at the same time you kind of get everyone's story so far. Like obviously like in Super Sentai you know whoever Red is going to be main character vibes. But with this I feel like he does have that main character vibe to him.
He's more like Zen than
he
like
is,
because they're usually hyperactive. He's more like not like macho man, but like more like into like being calm than like usual.
And he's
Red.
like very martial artist style. So because I know there's that one Super Sentai which I definitely want to watch. What is it? The one that was like in a dojo. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, and he was in one of the movies that we watched, and that one guy that's blue is so funny. But it's like he's like the hyperactive one, while Red is more like extremely zen and calm. Which like I don't know if because from the ones we've seen, and also like when anime kind of portrays it, or if it's referenced, because we've seen like a lot of anime reference like Power Rangers or Super Sentai or even other shows. So like we got like the outsider's perspective before we really like dived into this.
Good.
And it's like now we're getting like an insider's perspective and saying like, okay, so Red usually is like that hyperactive like MC vibe character. So yeah, Jason's very like Zen and martial artist. But yeah, I like how, again, like, it's showing you that even people within your circle can sometimes say, like, oh, no, we're not going to do this, but then they feel bad about it and they resolve it. Because, like, Zordon was basically like, guys, like, you need to work together at this point. But he had no reaction. It was like, oh, my God, they're being destroyed. And this is like, oh, yes. Yeah, right. Okay. I'm like, you threw these guys into this, okay? They're teenagers. You threw them into this without any, like, formal explanation. Because also, I like how it's really cool. We get the whole, like, go sideways type vibe. Cool. And right away, and it's like the fight scenes. What they did really well here was they broke apart from the scene. You know, it's like it didn't necessarily have to focus on 15 minutes or 10 minutes on the scene itself for repetition purposes. It was they were fighting, it got big, they fought again, then they left the scene, got their weapons, went back, he was small, and then they go and defeat him. So hopefully this show kind of still has that format where it's like more about the lesson that you're going to learn and also more that the characters are going with each other. But these go so fast.
Good. And they're so good.
So good, and I would love to do more Power Rangers content because we have a lot of Super Sentai, a lot of Kamen Rider. As much as we do love them, I feel like having more like Power Ranger stuff. Also, like if there's any other like country out there that has like shows like this,
I'm just curious how
I'm really like anywhere like in the world, if there's anything about superheroes or something like that, we would love to watch it because like we're always saying like we also want to watch like K-dramas or stuff like that, like anything that's out there where it's like you can have some kind of like formality where it's like, oh, I'm being introduced to a different show from a different country. I absolutely love it. You know, like if you guys have anything to recommend, we'd honestly love to, because there's some people are actually recommending some like Swedish films and everything. So I would love, like both of us honestly would love to review that kind of stuff, because I feel like different storytelling from different countries is very important, especially like because a lot of people like in not even just like with America, but like when you're writing, because we're writers and we're working on something that's heavily, if not heavily inspired by Super Sentai and now like Power Rangers and everything, we're writing something like that. So it's really important that we get like the original source material and absorb this type of stuff. So when we're watching this stuff, we're also learning and getting inspiration. So like I feel like a lot of people, particularly in America, like when there's a lot of like new stories that are coming out, it all feels the same now. You know, it's like when you're reading books, like we do, like sometimes we make book trailers for authors, and like sometimes the stories, like I don't want to say anything, but like sometimes the stories are so like repetitive. But it's like to the point where you have the author bragging, oh, we sold here, we did this. And you know darn well, like a lot of those reviews came in from like, you know, friends, family, paid reviews. And you kind of like, you think in your head, like, why don't you just humble yourself and tell an actual story where it's like, you don't have to go and brag about the reviews. Why don't you just tell the story? And then kids will relate to that. And like, if you're an adult and you're reading your book to a child, because this is the thing, if you're writing a picture book, like, you're going to have it in the hands of an adult, too. So it's like, as an adult, and if you're reading to your kids, you don't want to read something that's just like, oh my god. You want to read something that you, too, are also enjoying. So that's why I feel like Power Rangers, Super Sentai, especially because they're more marketed towards kids, adults can enjoy it because they have adult themes behind them. So, like, that's why if you guys are writing, especially for, like, middle grade, everything else, it's really important that you always have those adult, like, not, like, extreme themes, but adult where it's, like, where you can say, like, oh, this is a really good lesson for not only kids, but even when you're an adult, you're like, oh, wow, I'm learning something. Because you're never too old to learn a life lesson. And sometimes in life lessons, like teamwork, like we were saying before, it can be, like, separated from, oh, two people are, like, rivals, they're not getting along. Okay, teamwork. That could be a theme. And then the same thing is like all of them together. So it's a never-ending cycle of lessons that Super Sentai and Power Rangers can bring to you. So that's why I feel like there's 60 episodes, because each one's going to represent one of those life lessons. But anyway, friends, we have an amazing day. Stay weird, stay wonderful, stay awesome. Until the next video, just fan girl, fan boy, fan person every single day.